So I got something really cool in the mail today. Nsabers sent over a set of lightsabers. This in here is supposed to be as close to as we're gonna get to the Cere, Junda, and Kestis lightsabers. At least I hope so anyway. I'm a huge fan of this video game. This is like the 5th or 6th. I've lost count. I got a lot of Kestis lightsabers. So I'm pretty pumped to get this out of the box. Let's see what's inside. Snap this open. I really like these cases. Damn, they crammed a lot into this box. You get some really nifty, fancy gloves. We got some charging cables so that you can charge it up. Got a couple of blades. Pretty long blades. All right. Got some instructions. A couple of plaques and Nsabers. Pretty neat. What's in here? Display stand. A new style box with the display stands. Nice. Got the display stand so you can display your saber. Got some leather strap. Got 2 different blade plugs. It's cool. Let's take a look at one of these. Very, very cool. So this is like an RGB style, so there's no Neopixel back to this one. That way you can put these in pretty much any lightsaber. You don't have to just have a Neopixel lightsaber. All right, so let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. We got, it's like a coupler. So what is this? That's an interesting pommel. Never seen a pommel like that. Got that, and you got this other pommel right here. All right, let's take a look at what we got. So this is the Kestis. It says PF because this is a Profi board. So that means that you should be able to add in custom sound fonts, you know, blade styles, change the sound, the light up effects. So lots of cool stuff you could do with this. This is cool. I like this. So it's a weathered version of Kestis lightsaber. Very neat. Looks like you got some lights in the back there so that when it lights up, it'll light from the back. I like that it's dirty and grimy. That's really cool. I like that a lot. So that's dope. So I'm assuming this goes with this, probably. Yeah, they probably just took it apart for size. So that's cool. Let's see. Ooh. And you got light from the back. That's dope. I like that. Very cool. I like that the button placement's in the front too. That's awesome. All right, so that's that one. And this should be Cere's lightsaber. Let's see. Whoa. Almost dropped it. Yo, this is cool. Whoa, I like this. Wow. So much cleaner than the other one, but I like the different colors. This is so nice. So you got kind of like this chrome front emitter, which is dope. But then I like that you have more of like aluminum, but then over here it's kind of like a dark gunmetal. That's really cool. Lots of greeblies all over the place. So her lightsaber is supposed to have leather straps. Yeah, this looks kind of cheap. Not gonna use that. Gonna have to try to see and get some leather, some real leather straps, right? Something that looks better. All right, so definitely not open back. We're gonna close that pommel. Dope. Where's the buttons on this one? Ah, wow, that is loud. That's cool. All right, and you can say this might be your, oh, that's pretty dope. You got the auxiliary button right there so you could change your sound fonts and everything. All right, how do these things go together? It's because the whole reason why I got this or wanted this is because you could put these together. So let's see how this works. Okay, so we got this coupler, but we want to take and put this Cere coupler with this one. So let's unscrew this pommel. All right. And then we're gonna take and put it We're gonna put it. Yeah, that ain't going in. Huh. Are they not meant to go together? Or maybe you gotta use the other coupler. Let's see. Put this side. Yeah, that fits in better. Oops. Hit the button. There you go. Accidentally hit the button. It's like, where's that music coming from? Okay. And then, when your powers combine. Yeah, all right. It's not accurate at all with that section, but still pretty freaking cool. And you could turn them on at the same time. That's dope. All right, so let's talk credits. Let's talk moolah. How much are you going to spend on something like this? This, as you see it right here, is not exactly how this comes. You're actually going to have to take and purchase two different lightsabers, the Cere Junda lightsaber and the Kestis lightsaber from Nsabers, if you want to be able to connect them like this, okay? So to do that, if you want to get it in the version that I have like this, the Profi version, it's $589 per lightsaber. Kind of pricey, I know. It's a little bit on the expensive side when you come to think about it with shipping and everything. You're at $1,200 to be able to do this. They also have the SN Pixel version, which that comes with an SNV4 board. That's a little bit different than the Profi board. This one, the SNV4, you're capable of changing your sound fonts to customize it the way you want to, so you can download something from, like, say, Kyberphonics and install it on there just like you can with a Profi. But with that one, the visual effects like the lightsaber blade effects, the colors and stuff like that are already preset on the lightsaber, and you could cycle with them and you know, fix it to where you want it to be, but you can't customize it any further than what's already on that board. And if you're going to go that route, it's $459 for the Cere Junda and then $469 for the Kestis. So again, still kind of pricey. But if you want to save some money, you can use the code MEDINALORIAN at checkout, and that'll save you 7% on your purchase. And I left the link in the description below for you guys to get to that. But let's take a close-up look at what you're getting for your money. So we'll start off with the Cere Junda lightsaber. So this is it right here. This is how it would come to you if you just bought the lightsaber by itself. You can take and add on these leather strap thing if you want to make it look more accurate. But honestly, this feels a little bit cheap. And I really can't figure out exactly how this would wrap around there. So I'm gonna go and buy some like leather scraps, like some real leather scraps, something darker that I could take and wrap it around and really make it look like the one from the video game. So that's what I'm gonna do. But as far as a base model for it, this thing is pretty dope. So check out the look of it. This is the forward part of your emitter right there. I like that gloss finish for the very front of the emitter, almost chrome. So that's pretty neat. You can see your board right there for your pixel, for your Neopixel saber. So that's dope. I really like that orange looking metal accent right there. That's badass. This is your ignition button. And then on this side right here, that is your auxiliary button so that you can take and adjust or change out your sound fonts to make it sound the way you want to. Then you got this black area here, which is going to be covered by some leather. And then you have this really cool clamp right there, which is dope. I would think this would be where the button would be, where your ignition button would be, but they chose to put it up in the front, which is nice. But I like this gunmetal finish to it, and then all of the details and accents in it. This is a really cool looking piece right there. I like that a lot. It's very unique. So then you have this area here, which again is going to be covered by some leather. This is going to be covered by some leather, and then you have the pommel with your D-ring so that you can clip it to your belt, and it has an opening in the back for your sounds. So that's really, really cool. That is this one, okay? Oh, one more thing. So this, like I said before, is a Profi board. So to get to the Profi, you're gonna pop this out here, just like that. It's got a little pull thing, you just pull it back. And then there's your chassis, okay? There is your Profi board right there. There's your card so that you can take and put your sound fonts on it. And then you have your battery, which you can remove and you can charge it up, which is cool. This is the Kestis. This thing's badass. I really love the look of this. Like I said, I have a lot of Kestis lightsabers. Here is my last Kestis lightsaber. I love this thing. This thing is super cool. It's got really nice effects to it. I love the weathering on the back of it, and that you got the wires hanging out and light emits from the back, which is cool. but it is very clean in the very front of the emitter, the very front section of the lightsaber. So it looks pretty clean, you know, especially considering that the rest of it looks dirty. You know, having the front clean like that is kind of different. This here though, this thing looks like it's been through some stuff. All right, it looks very, very dull in the front, like it's been through war. You know, you can see all of the gunmetal gray and grime and build up all on the inside. That thing is bad. I love it. I also like the placement of the buttons. So this is your ignition button and this is your auxiliary button. So that's really cool. So it's not really in the way when you're taking and spinning the lightsaber, I would imagine, which we're gonna go out later and go check it out because I definitely want to have some fun with this one. And then you have your grip right here in the back. This is the fixed version, so this is how it would look at the end of the Jedi Fallen Order video game. So that's cool, and that's how that looks, right? So to get to the Profi on this one, you're going to pull out the grip like this, and it slides out, and then there you go. So there is your Profi board, all right? There is where you're going to have your lights that emit from the back. There's a speaker behind that. And then you have your battery right there. So both lightsabers look really awesome on their own. I love the design of it. I feel like they messed up on the chassis design for the Cal Kestis, especially if you want to take and group it together with the series so you can have that final look of the lightsaber at the very end of Jedi Fallen Order. This back section right here where the light is just a touch too fat. It's because this is actually the grip that you want to have, the coupler that you want to have between Cere's lightsaber and Cal Kestis' lightsaber. So the way it's really supposed to look in the video game is this part connects, and actually really supposed to look is kind of, I guess open to interpretation because you can actually swap out parts and make it look the way you want it to look. But at least the way that Disney sold it, this is the connection that it's supposed to have. And you can actually do the connection if you decide not to put any chassis in there, or just put the chassis in the Cere one if you want to. And then you can have the leather look, which I think is really pretty when you put these two lightsabers together. So you would have this leather effect, leather, and then you'd have, again, metal right here. It gives it kind of like an earthy look. So I think that would have looked really neat if you were able to do that. But you're not able to do that with Cal Kestis' chassis. So that's a little bit unfortunate. All right, so I'm ready to have some fun. Let's get the blades installed in it and we'll take it outside and give it a spin. Boop. Perfect. Whoa, that is long. Yeah, that is the longest key that I've ever gotten in a package before. Oops. Damn it. That scared the shit out of me. All right, I'm ready to go. All right, now it's time to have a little fun. Act a fool in my neighborhood. I swear, one of these days, my neighbors are gonna call the cops. They're gonna be like, that neighbor is on drugs. He's lighting up light sticks and just acting a fool. But hey, this is dope. You could do things like blade clash, right? Both of them have that. There's also blaster bolts, but you have to control them independently. Over here getting eaten up by mosquitoes. These freaking bugs are nasty out here in Florida. So you have that. You could change the color of the blades. So now I got white. And then you got different sound effects. So cool. Change the other one. They got blue. Very nice. This is dope. Red. There you go. There's a nice red. And it's surprisingly loud. That's so much fun with this thing. I wish that they made it so that when you plug the two connections together, that you could have one button to control both and change the color at the same time. That would be freaking dope. Some way of like interlacing the connection or making some kind of coupler that could work, that could connect the two and make it one lightsaber so that you can control it with one single button. That would be some revolutionary stuff right there. And if one of you guys do that, make sure you give me credit for it, because I came up with the idea.
I know. There's no other way out.
Whoop. That was a lot of fun. This is a damn near close to perfect Cal Kestis Jedi Fallen Order Lightsaber. I think this thing is very, very cool. It's got the right size to it overall. It's definitely not as big and bulky as the Galaxy's Edge version of it. The only thing that I would take away from buying this setup is that I wish that we could have used this coupler rather than this coupler to be able, or both couplers, to be able to connect it. So you had the option of having either one. I think that would have made it even better. But that's my thoughts on it. What do you guys think? You gonna buy it? Let me know in the comments below. And until next time, may the Force be with you.